to? Does he just do this? Sorry.
Leenock. Jin Air Green Wings. Maru.
But look, here comes the initial push. The Lings are being made. Spore on the way. The Carapace on the way. There's a good amount of Queens out right now. Checking the wall. Okay, this is all going very standard, very nicely. Now look, Leenock adds the second Evo again. I like it. This is something we don't see from every Zerg here. Sometimes they just kind of add the second Evo a little bit later on.
He's mixing it up. Yeah. Now, it's the same strategy, but it's a different sequence he's going to enter into here. He's going to drop here. Now, Zerg has to defend this because the pool's over here.
Yeah.
And now the Lings are in the main. So he wants to unload back out here, I believe. Oh, I guess not. It should be noted, guys. You can see a lot of Terrans do the same build, and they never have the same efficacy as Maru. And that's because every single moment that Maru pushes out, so look at the situation and identify what he can do. Nice job there. Takes out that Queen.
Wow.
Queens are chasing him off of the creep. And he needs to stay out of Queen pickup range. Oh, some miscontrol. Miscontrol there by Maru.
Like, Maru did well, but I liked what Leenock was doing there.
Same.
He ran up. He overextended his Queens on purpose to try to snipe the medevac. He barely didn't get that second medevac. And then he lost the Queen, but he got extra Lings because he did that. So this was a cool move by Leenock. Leenock is mixing it up. I'm getting chills. Look at this. Like, he's got his Carapace about to finish right now. The second tank, I believe, is about to pop out.
Yep.
And 1-1 is still coming.
Yeah,
so.
Maru is definitely somebody who's always thinking. So, oh my God.
Oh
my God. This was so unexpected.
So on top of things here, Maru does lift up that depot to get into the main, so that's really important, really good. And he will come back and get some of these Lings, but you know what? Lost mining time, 3 SCVs killed, forces Maru to turn around. This gives Leenock time for more units, and for his +1 melee, it's going to finish really soon. This push should be hitting right now.
That's right.
I'm getting the sickest nerd chills, Tasis. This is sick.
And of all the decisions to run the Lings in there, when he might have had enough to hold it off, and he's keeping a lot of this back at home. Now, there are some Lings and Banelings that are not here to help defend. The push has started. We don't see the Queens just yet.
Okay. Ooh,
I don't know about that.
Move? Maybe it is.
Yep.
Darn Leenock.
He goes back over here. The Banelings are still not quick yet. There's about 10 more seconds before that happens, which means, oh, look at this. Okay, he's going to do one of these elevator-style attacks where he's got the high ground and the low ground.
Well,
but Leenock has
speed
too
finishes. Dude, this today we will remember as the return of Leenock to being one of the world's best Zergs. This is crazy. He is playing so well. Look at this. He's getting on top of this. The speed Bane's rolling in. Maru actually not getting that huge clump of Banes. The Banes stay close to the siege tank till it's dead.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Woo!
He had the Banes surrounding the tank. They could not take an extra volley. Now, I feel like Maru's still doing an impressive job with this, but guys, Maru's on 4 bases. I'm sorry, Leenock's on 4 bases.
Yeah, and Maru is only on 2 still.
Yeah, and the investment that Maru put in here is not paying off. Now, the game's not over yet. Don't forget what happened to Forte after Maru was in a pretty bad position.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Leenock is exactly where he wants to be in this game.
All right, so the 2 factories being added, I think that this is because he's lost a bunch of siege tanks and he wants to kind of get that production back up. But Leenock is doing a very, very sharp teching up here, getting right into his hive and his spire. They're timed together very beautifully. He's kind of all over the map. He's looking really, really good right now. Now, Maru's flying around with multiple medevacs, so he's going to try to out-multitask Leenock.
I got to ask the question. Now, I like that Leenock's trying to expand up here, but doesn't it seem like it would be more desirable to take the bottom?
I think the only reason he's going up here is because the top is where his creep spread was able to go because Maru was so focused on the bottom.
It's a matter of circumstance.
Oh, my God. Huge.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of circumstance, as you say.
Now, as we get further along in this game, keep in mind, Leenock's got the map. He's dominating. It's Maru that's being forced to respect any location that Leenock says is important to him. But can Leenock pull off the closer?
The guys in the chat. This is like really fantastic play out of Leenock. Now Maru, of course, being Maru, finds a way around a little bit, dropping behind these spines, seeing if he can get something done.
Okay, not bad, but gosh, not enough. Maru, 4.7K minerals, 2.6K gas.
Yeah, Leenock really banking at the moment.
If he wins this series and he's smiling, he might have a grill in his mouth. Oh, is he going to get this?
Yeah.
Actually, this is...
He's got
no,
2 transfuses.
He's not. Why would we ever think he was going to get that Artosis?
Well, without the transfuses. Okay, so double Spire even, getting those upgrades.
Now, Maru's actually branched out to the point where he's going to be on 5 bases.
Yeah.
And they were taken quite late, so these are actually pretty mineral-rich locations. And I was mentioning this earlier, but I want to repeat it for emphasis here because it's really what we're looking for here. Can Leenock get the closer? Leenock, oh, hold on. He's like, I got to do something with these Banelings.
Hey, well, gets in on top of these siege tanks. That's about all he'll do.
Oh my God.
Oh, the siege tanks, though, doing pretty good defense. Trying to keep his SCVs alive.
Okay, he takes out the command center with Banelings.
Yeah.
Now, and suddenly, all these locations that Zerg had and the position they were in has become a disadvantage. They've spent all their resources on that side of the map. Terran, because they were having to lift command centers or getting planetaries blown up like we saw back there, they had to keep remaking. And sometimes Terran wins that way, and that may be the game that Maru's going for. He may be trying to come out here and fish out, maxed out armies like this one here, and then obliterate them with tanks and barely hang on, and suddenly it's a really effective trade. Let's see if it's the case here now.
Okay, that is a ton of Banelings rolling in right now. So many siege tanks are here, though. So is this actually efficient? The thing is, he's killing bases, and when Leenock has a bank this big, it's an interesting play, right? Because you're trading inefficiently, but it's kind of a tempo play as well, because Maru is stuck on 4 bases. If you can keep him on 4 bases non-stop, I mean, they are going to run out of minerals eventually.
So we're seeing nukes everywhere. I don't want to point out, Maru did not go ham with the nukes like some other players have. I don't know if he's going to double down on it, because nukes is another way you can actually hemorrhage your own resources in a lot of ways.
Sometimes we see it just creep, clear creep all day.
Yeah, there's like 9 nukes being fired constantly, and it's like, okay, man, that's a lot of money, and you know.
That was such a cute place to hide the Ghost, too. I feel like he deserves a nuke there, but oh well. 9 Broods on the way, continued upgrades, 2/2 air on the way, as well as +2 for Hydras.
Now, Leenock historically has been one of the best Broodlord pushers in the game, but I don't know.
Oh, that's I almost forgot about that.
But I don't know if you can Broodlord push Maru with Ghosts.
Leenock starting to poke in some. Look at that scan, trying to see if he can get his Ghosts up here. Into position, throws a nuke down. +3 attack for those Broods.
Is he looking?
Look at how much of the map Leenock has, man.
No way.
No,
this isn't real. This is a dream.
I can't.
Oh!
Wait, that still didn't land? I can't.
Well, okay, it had to be going down at that point in time, right?
Yeah. Well, it just is like, you know what? It just stops going down and just floats off into space then.
It hits the moon and suddenly we have no tides. The moon is gone.
That would be an issue. That was weird. I thought for sure that was going to hit. I heard the sound effect, right? But, okay. Well, I mean, they obviously know more about the way nukes land in CVT than I do. Anyways, upgrades continue on both sides. Leenock holding position. Look how many bases he has. I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases. But Maru does have 5, so he can still play from this position. It seems like this is such the area of tension. We see so many like spores over here of Murat Tissel line is what I was going to say. Turret missile line. Nice spoonerism there. Trying to remove those Ghosts, but I wonder.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, very nice from Leenock. I mean, from Maru. But like, this Terran's so good, you can't say it's not Leenock. I don't know what I'm talking about. I almost feel like because that is such an important area, maybe someone should swiftly go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, try to draw attention away, maybe to the bottom right.
Yeah,
the other thing to note is that nobody's taking the very bottom right. Now, that one should go to Leenock.
Yeah, you could bust this area.
Yeah, but is it worth busting? It's almost dried up anyways.
Well, it's the one area that really doesn't have too much defense. It's got 2 command centers at it. Is it worth busting? I mean, it's a valid question. I feel like it is. Because if you bust this area, where's the staging point to get bottom right? Or to attack bottom right? So
you would prefer to have that position denied?
Yeah,
simply
deny the
because,
position.
Yeah, simply because it's going to be a longer push to get to the bottom right. And maybe the bottom right patches are the most valuable assets for Leenock.
Yes.
Now, Leenock, by the way, I'm sorry, Maru, I don't know why we keep swapping their names today. I think it's because
I don't know why,
it's crazy. But Maru's actually taken that base at the upper left. And we said before that he probably would not be able to get that. But it seems like Leenock did give up some attention down there. And now that location is Maru's, and I think Maru actually wins this game with that base down there.
Yeah, I think that base is the crucial base, right? These are the two crucial locations, and Maru got one of them. I like that Leenock tried to get in there, but that was the most cost-inefficient thing that we have seen all games.
Right.
Leenock busting that area.
Now, look at Leenock's bank, everybody. 12K minerals, 5K gas.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to go for it. He says pushes come to shove. Oh my God, the bungle on the Ghost is so good.
Insane. That is insane. And now the tanks are actually helping to kill the Ghosts. I mean, this was a good Broodlord push, but he's got to get out of here. Those Vikings are coming back with
a vengeance.
A vengeance, that's it. My words are failing me today because I'm actually too excited. This is like such a sick game so far. No medevacs there, so that'll be pretty simple. Of course, when he does that, you got to ask, is he going to attack? He is, in fact. Pushing forward. And look at this. Maru
cool.
just got Liberator range, just finished it up, and now is utilizing that as some anti-air.
He's created a real no man's land here.
He really has, and now it's in such a way, right? If you can't run anything in with this, you got to kill it with anti-air, and it looks like for now he's going to utilize some parasitic bombs, which is, I think, a good play.
You know, I wonder, though, with these Liberators up here, how good is this really going to be against Massling, Baneling? Oh, my God. Guys, I think Maru is possibly not going to win this. He's doing such a good job. Leenock is.
Yeah, he is. He's playing a beautiful game.
He's a beautiful man.
He is. This is awesome to see, man. Like, seriously, even that game one, it was just like one of those games like that happened to Rogue on Catalyst, where it's like, oh, you were playing well, but Maru just killed you because this is brutal here.
Look at Maru's money, man. He is so poor this game.
Yeah. And
okay, hold on a second.
The thing is, this game at no point looked like, oh my God.
Arto
says
he
can kill that. He'll target it.
He needs to get that. Okay, he does.
Okay, no problem.
We're almost to the breaking point here.
Yeah. Maru's trying his best to hold on, but
you see frantically mules are landing, trying to eat up these mineral patches. But is Maru going to spend all of his minerals trying to just keep this base going?
Well,
I mean, I don't want to use some cost fallacy, but
the thing is, you can't let Leenock get those minerals, right? Like, you do have to.
Well, Leenock I think, is never going to get those minerals, is the thing.
Yeah.
But and there's nowhere else for him to go. Now he's going to try a ditch effort to land down here. But the thing is, Lings can take out that base down there.
Well,
oh my God,
I think that what's going to happen is he's going to shift all of his focus down there eventually.
Look at Leenock's minerals and gas now. 4.6 and 2K. So he is getting lower and lower.
Yeah.
Once he hits where Maru's numbers are, the odds of Maru losing that northern base are pretty slim. It's coming down here. Now, can Maru hold the north while still defending the bottom from Lings? Lings are great in moments like this. Oh, I think this might be too ambitious for Maru.
Yeah,
this is too far out.
He knows that things are falling apart for him right now. Okay, removing some of these Liberators as well. Wow, gets those Broodlords out of range. Some great Broodlord micro as well. Like you were talking about before, he shows he's still got it. Getting out of range of those Ghosts. Ling counterattacks everywhere.
Oh man,
is Leenock the best Zerg in the world? Like, what's?
Well, this is just incredible.
This is such good play.
I feel like his late game is on par with Rogue's. There's some things that I think Rogue does a little bit better.
Well, this is a sample size of one late game so far, but I am 100% impressed with Leenock here.
He's going to try to go for it. There's so many baits. He's got ultras in the group too. And there is no way he's going to hold this. Look at this.
That's gone.
Okay, he didn't have to use the Banelings there, but he did on some of them. By the way, Maru down to 15 workers.
Yeah, not much supply either, almost zero income.
Dude, I think he just did it.
Yeah, he did it. He broke him.
Yeah.
And this game was never in jeopardy, really, for Leenock.
Yeah.
Right? There were definitely moments where Maru was starting to put on pressure, but...
This guy is a god. GG.
Leenock.
Oh, that's so crazy.